And then, I mean, Deacon, we still have a match here, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's legitimately too good. That's it.
That's it. What, Lou? Lou as Alice Cross delivers a super kick.
Madness. Barry Perkins needs to get this under control.
We was talking about last week, Deacon.
Absolutely, Alan. Who knows where this is going to go? Ego killer! It's legitimately too good getting in each other's faces.
This is so much. It's too much for one man to control.
Tommy Too Good with the fiery speech.
You hear the roar of the crowd, feel the energy. Bluff City in town, it's time for supremacy. From Tennessee to Mississippi to Missouri to Arkansas, UWA is in the house, ready for the We bring the hype, we bring the noise. We're Bluff City wrestling with a real McCoy. We'll bring the heat, we'll bring the fight. We'll take on anyone, we'll shine bright. From the King Superstar to the Savage Brotherhood, we've had some legends, we've had some divas. The storylines of rivalries, the drama, it's all a part of this wrestling phenomena. We bring the hype, we bring the noise. We're Bluff City wrestling with a real McCoy. We'll bring the heat, we'll bring the fight.
Look at here. All these idiots out here just got through seeing on that TV station that the last time in Corinth, Mississippi, how crazy it got and how they want to try to take things away from us as the greatest tag team in Bluff City. Hey, everybody wants to be the champs, but you can't be because we already are.
We don't have to work our way up to being a champ. We was the first champ. How long has it been? It's been too long. So all of you tag team boys out there, look up. We're on our way.
And you see what they're bringing, right? Nothing. In other words, you got guys coming in from Missouri, Arkansas, every place else to try to take us down, and they can't do it. They get mad because they see us as the bullies of Bluff City. So, who cares? You're not mad enough to knock us off. It's always something that keeps you with those belts. Mainly management. Let's call it for what it is.
That's what it is.
They don't want to see us back because nobody could see us before.
The commissioner of Bluff City doesn't want to see us where we are rightfully supposed to be, and that's here, not down here.
And we coming back. I promise you that.
Welcome, Bluff City fans. It's legitimately too good. What happened in Corinth, too good?
Oh, man. Most people would say it's a travesty. But you know what? It's just how we like it. It's really heating up. You got We Defeated Steel Cross. You got Savage Brotherhood putting their nose in our business once again. And the stakes just get higher and higher.
And don't let the pink shirts fool you. We ain't no beta tag team.
Come one, come all tag teams will fall to legitimately too good.
If you're needs of a bail bondsman in the state of Tennessee, contact Empire Bail Bonds. They specialize in criminal bonds, transfer bonds, appeal bonds, federal bonds, and traffic bonds. Contact Joanna Terry at 901-596-1783. And Tennessee's counties includes Fayette County, Lauderdale County, Hardin County, Tipton County, McNairy County, and more. All you have to do is contact Joanna Terry in 01-596-1783. You will be glad you did. We're talking about Empire Bail Bonds LLC. Contact them if you need a bail bondsman.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Bluff City Wrestling right here on YouTube. You can find us on Facebook as well. This is Alan 2 Count Lentz. I'm the Low Life Deacon Pierce. We are so pumped that you guys are with us. if you weren't there in Corinth, Mississippi the last 2 weeks,
Yeah.
guys, you missed out. Bluff City has been absolutely wild for the last 6 weeks. The UWA as a whole is blowing up. The action is hotter. It's better than it's ever been.
Absolutely, Deacon. The last 2 weeks in Corinth have been absolute madness. I would be willing to say that it may be the two best events that Bluff City Wrestling has put on. When you go back and you look at the matches and you watch on YouTube, Bluff City Wrestling on YouTube, go back and check those shows out. Two of the best shows that Bluff City Wrestling has put on. And, I mean, you think about it, you had the Tennessee heavyweight champion in Dylan McQueen come in, take on Bullwhip Ballard. I mean, and that was pure chaos.
That was wild. We saw Johnny Dotson turn his back on the fans.
That's what it seemed like.
We heard Bullwhip Ballard get cheered.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this thing's about to get underway. We're about to take this to the ring and get ready for our first match of the evening. And ladies and gentlemen, making his Bluff City Wrestling debut is Will Sims.
Deacon, I'm interested to see what kind of athleticism and what kind of talent that this Will Sims character brings into Bluff City Wrestling. I've never seen him before. He is a newcomer here to Bluff City, as you said, and today will be a challenge for him as he takes on his opponent, who we will see momentarily.
Yeah, the guy looks confident. He carries himself well. Now it's all about seeing what he brings as far as his skill set and his actions here tonight. Now, let's get ready for his opponent, a man that we've seen before here in Bluff City Wrestling.
Is he a man? Can we say he's a man? I mean,
when you wear a mask the way he does and you carry around a mop, who really knows?
that's true. I mean, do we even know the story behind the mop? Have we got a backstory on the mop and why the mop is like his friend?
Ladies and gentlemen, there he is. It's Doby Doke.
Doby Doke, someone we've seen in Bluff City Wrestling a few times now, and I mean, going back to when Bluff City first began, and now today Doby Doke is back in action once again with his mop in hand.
We saw Doby in action last month. Things didn't go too well for him, but he fought valiantly, fought all the way to the end, and made it highly contested. Let's see what... And there we go.
Yep.
That's the Doby Doke that we all know and adore.
Poor Doby. Sometimes that mop trips him up.
Well, it gets the better of us. It happens to the best.
It does, and giving a final little bit of loving to the mop. Ladies and gentlemen, this match is now official.
Will Sims pushing Doby Doke back into the corner, ladies and gentlemen. A hard shot to the chest of Doby Doke.
Referee Bryson Bishop back today with us here at Bluff City Wrestling.
He should have cleared the ring of that mop. Who knows if Will Sims might very well use that as a weapon later tonight. Nice side headlock by Will Sims here. Doby Doke with the shots to the gut of Sims. Shoots Sims off. And a hip toss from Doby Doke.
Big hip toss from Doby there and an arm drag.
A quick arm drag at that.
Body slam there from Doby. And now Doby left standing in the center of the ring.
That looked like it took everything Doby Doke had to get Sims up. But he did get him up and he put him back down.
He did, and now as Will Sims is out reevaluating his tactics coming into this matchup, the referee has begun his count, and Doby is standing in the ring.
Well, Sims has definitely probably underestimated Doby up to this point in the contest. This is a smart tactic by Sims. He's taking his time, working the ref's count very slowly before he gets back in to maximize his capacity to catch his breath and get his wherewithal.
Yeah, for sure. Now the two men square up once again, and Will Sims goes in with a boot to the midsection and a big right fist to the side of the head of Doby Dope.
Sims, both hands on Doby's throat, pushing him back into the corner. Referee Bryson Bishop getting onto Sims. Sims telling Bryson Bishop to stay out of his face. And he reapplies the choke. He's got to be careful here, Alan.
He does. He's definitely pushing his luck with the referee.
Doby Dope looking worse for wear, trying to recollect himself, but down on your back in the center of the ring is not where you want to be.
No, and now as Will is arguing back and forth with the referee didn't realize that Will's leg was across the throat of Doby.
It's a tactic as old as time. All the greats have used it, and Doby was paying for it. But Doby fighting back now, shots to the gut of Will Sims.
Wow, and he rakes the eyes of Doby Doke and blinds him for a second. Doby doesn't realize where he is, and Will grabs him.
And with Doby wearing that mask, who knows, that mask could have slid over his eyes and is preventing him from seeing.
It could, over his eyes.
Oh!
Big chop across the chest, delivered by Sims here to Doby Doke. Comes again, misses. Doby gives a chop of his own.
Kick to the gut by Sims. Sims turns it back. Another chop from Sims.
And that put
Doby collapsing to his knees there.
And just drops Doby. And now a snapmare takeover there by Sims. Sizes him up. Man. Big spinal tap there delivered by Sims. Goes for the cover.
There's a lot of things that hurt in wrestling. Those soccer kicks to the back are some of the worst.
I'm very glad and fortunate to be in a position where I don't have to worry about taking any of those.
Well, that's why I'm not complaining about my capacity here at Bluff City Wrestling, or within the UWA for that matter.
It's much safer being on this side of the table than it is inside those ropes.
Absolutely. Will Sims is letting the people know that Doby Doke is no competition for him, calling Doby Doke an amateur.
Just
absolutely antagonizing Doby Doke. Doby with the right hand. Another. A third.
Size him up.
Bionic elbow.
Big elbow from Doby, and now Sims backs into the corner. Doby picks him up. What's he got in store here? Oh, telling everybody to be quiet.
There we go. A much better chop than the first one there. Is Doby going for another?
Oh, and Sims, it looked like, Deacon, that Sims raked the eyes once again, cutting Doby back off, whips him across the ring.
Double clothesline.
Man, and both men, took both men out there.
The referee has begun his 10 count. Which man will be able to get to his feet first, or will either of them get to their feet?
And for a second there, Deacon, it looked like Sims was close enough to Doby where if he would have just moved over to his left just a little bit, he would have been able to lay his arm across the chest of Doby to go for a pinfall.
These two competitors trading right hands in the middle of the ring, fighting their way back to their feet. Oh, right hand from Sims drops Doby Doke.
And Sims ricocheted there off the second rope and came up and delivered that shot to Doby. And now Doby delivers a kick to the midsection once again, sets him up for what looks like a Sister Abigail. Goes for it, Sims reverses. Big super kick.
Oh, knocking the teeth out of Doby Doke's mouth. And here's your winner, everyone. The debuting Will Sims.
That's it, Doby being left in a bad spot here after this matchup with the debuting Will Sims here on Bluff City Wrestling. But man, I tell you what, Deacon, Doby really did have a good showing today against this newcomer. But once again, man, it just things didn't go Doby's way, and Will Sims comes out the victor.
Doby tries hard every single contest, but so far he's coming up short. Big victory by the debuting Will Sims. Ladies and gentlemen, that was...
My name is Dorian Bain, the head of state, your provider, Dorian Bain. And then tonight, I'm supposed to have a match with Steven Styles. Tonight I have a match with Steven Styles. Well, tonight, Steven Styles, me and you go one-on-one in a non-title match. I just want you to understand something, that in this world, Steven, here in Bluff City Wrestling, in the tri-state area, they don't make championships for guys like you. They make championships for guys like me. And then when I become #1 contender, I just want you to understand something. I'm going to be the best Southern heavyweight champion Bluff City has ever seen. And that is an executive order.
Follow us on our social media pages. Bluff City Wrestling. That's Facebook at Bluff City Wrestling and on YouTube at Bluff City Wrestling 8526. Bluff City Wrestling is bringing old school wrestling to a town near you.
I'm so sick and tired of all of the shenanigans that's going on here at Bluff City Wrestling. I'm supposed to have a title match against the one and only MJ Davis, but now all of a sudden, Big Lou tells Barry Perkins that MJ didn't sign a contract. Now it's a surprise opponent. I don't even know who it is. But you know what? I'm the King Superstar Johnny Dotson. It makes me know never mind who it is, because I'm going to beat him 1, 2, 3, because I'm the best, pound for pound, ounce for ounce in the business.
And we're back here on Bluff City Wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for our main event of the evening. We have got the Southern Heavyweight Champion Steven Styles versus Dorian Bain, who just last week unsuccessfully challenged MJ Davis for the Bluff City Wrestling Heavyweight title.
Yeah, good showing by Dorian Bain last week against MJ Davis. And unfortunately, some things happened at the end of the match that kind of leave us scratching our head a little bit, Deacon, wondering what the deal was with that. You know, we kind of know where Johnny and MJ stand. But Johnny Dotson came in, he interfered. To Johnny's defense, MJ was going to use that Bluff City Heavyweight Championship against Dorian here. We can assume that MJ was going to use it.
Well, he absolutely was. And Johnny was doing the right thing. Maybe he went about it in the wrong way, but he was doing the right thing at the end of the day. But he cost this man a shot at that Bluff City Wrestling Heavyweight title. And I said this last week, Dorian Bain, he walks like a champ.
Yep.
He talks like a champ. He carries himself like a champ. He dresses like a champ. Everything about Dorian Bain is a superstar. And before too long, he is going to be the man here at Bluff City Wrestling.
For sure. His jacket kind of reminds me a little bit of Reggie B. Fine.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I really can.
Yeah, that's a name you don't hear too often anymore, is Reggie B. But Dorian Bain bringing the name back around. Whether it's intentional or not, he's doing it.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we await the presence of the Bluff City Wrestling Southern Heavyweight Champion, Steven Styles.
Man, Deacon, since Steven has won this Southern Heavyweight Championship.
And look at this, Steven Styles with Downtown Bruno in tow.
Well, look at that. Bruno coming out with the Southern Heavyweight Champion.
Shaking the hand of Styles. And Downtown Bruno is our official for this match.
Wow. That's a surprise here.
Now you don't come out with your own referee. Where they do that at? Johnny, this is a conspiracy. You trying something against me? You got a problem with me? You over there out here with these sycophantic, stupid little fans out here. Whoa.
Dorian Bain might have a legitimate gripe here.
It seems like it.
After getting ambushed last week, well, almost getting ambushed, but getting the match, him having the match cost to him by Johnny Dotson.
Yeah.
This week, Steven Styles coming out with his own referee.
Yeah, and and it's downtown Bruno.
It's like Mama said, it bees that way.
Yeah, there you go, Deacon.
It do bees that way sometime.
It do, and the cards seem like they might be stacked against. Downtown Bruno saying this is a non-title matchup.
Well, maybe that's some better news for Dorian Bain.
Non-title matchup here for Dorian Bain.
The always exciting Steven Styles getting this crowd fired up here in Somerville, Tennessee. Dorian Bain is beside himself. He can't believe his luck 2 weeks in a row in his return to Bluff City.
Have you ever seen odds stacked against one man 2 weeks in a row the way that they have been stacked against Dorian Bain?
Well, yes, Alan, I have seen that. I've seen it for myself in Crossroads.
Look at this fast count by Bruno.
Wow! I've been on the receiving end of that.
You have. I've seen it.
This is not far-fetched at all that there might actually be a conspiracy here against Dorian Bain.
And now Steven goes out.
Oh, wow.
Holy
The slow count from downtown Bruno.
Look at this. Poor Dorian. You got to feel bad for Dorian a little bit.
Like I said, this is a legitimate gripe. You can't deny the evidence that is showcasing itself week in and week out.
And Bruno sitting on the middle rope, expanding the rope so that Steven would have an easier time to get back inside the ring. Oh, and here Bain goes again. Wow, he didn't even get out of the ring.
Bruno is fighting an uphill battle.
Everyone loves downtown Bruno. And
well, they love Bruno, they love Steven, and apparently Bruno has his own gripe with Dorian Bain.
Yeah. It's good to see Bruno back here in Bluff City Wrestling. We haven't seen him in a hot minute, but he's back here today, and he's got this big non-title matchup between the Southern Heavyweight Champion Steven Styles and Dorian Bain, and Bain backs Steven into the corner, goes for a big shot, and Steven is able to move and deliver a shot of his own.
Now, Bruno slowed his count down there, so much so that he caught Bain off guard. He took his eyes off Steven Styles because he was asking Bruno, where's the fast count now?
Yeah. Now you see Steven lay some shots in to Dorian Bain and deliver a big uppercut. Comes back, single leg drop kick to the chest of Bain, drops him in the corner.
Two beautiful drop kicks by Steven Styles. The champ having his way with Dorian Bain right now.
Goes for the cover. 2 count.
And a kick out by Dorian Bain. Steven Styles picking Dorian Bain up now. Has him in a side wrist lock, working over that wrist and shoulder of Dorian. Will the big man be able to fight his way out of this hold? Oh, look at Styles working his way to the top.
Going to the danger zone, Deacon.
He stops on that middle rope. Oh, he goes up to the top, and Dorian catches him with a cheap shot. Oh, we've seen this before, Alan. Oh, what a suplex by Dorian Bain.
Man, an unorthodox suplex of sorts. Deacon drops the Southern Heavyweight Champion square on his back.
Back elbows here by Dorian Bain.
And another. And Steven now showing the battle scars of this matchup.
Dorian Bain sizing Styles up for that final big back elbow that drops Styles to a knee.
Picks him up, hooks the arm.
Oh!
Another suplex. Dorian just delivered Steven Styles right to the lap of downtown Bruno.
Here's the cover. Bruno with the count. Not even a 1 count. That is insane.
Bruno showing some characteristics of a sloth when it comes to Dorian Bain.
And Styles with the roll-up. 1, 2. And a kick out by Dorian Bain. It's a clothesline to Steven Styles.
The longer this match goes, the more fire that Bain finds behind him. I mean, he's definitely feeling the odds stacked against him with the way that things have been officiated, and I mean, just with the mere presence of Bruno coming out with Steven Styles, I mean, man.
Steven Styles firing up right now, working Dorian Bain back into that corner. Up top, raining punches onto the challenger. Apparently the fans here can't count. They got off track there, but still, an efficient amount of punches from Steven Styles to Dorian Bain. Oh, Dorian ramming Steven back first into the turnbuckle.
Once again, putting damage to that spine of Steven Styles. And Steven, we've talked about the athleticism of Steven. And he is one of those guys that can go and go and go, but if his back is wore down, you know, it's hard to stand up, it's hard to move if your back is in a deep if it's hurting. Like if it's hurt,
yeah,
it's hard to move.
And the thing that people don't realize too is it's really hard to jump, which is one of Steven's best abilities, is his vertical ability. And you can't throw that drop kick that Steven throws. You can't do a swanton or a frog splash off the top rope if your spine is compressed in upon itself. Another underhook suplex from Dorian Bain.
Right to the lap.
And here's
Bruno
the cover.
Again.
And a
gets
2
the
count. A number that you know very well.
Absolutely. It's my favorite number. I was going to say in the alphabet, but I would have been totally incorrect on that.
Bain picking up the champion. Styles has him in a sleeper hold here. Styles looks like he's fading fast. His respiratory system's been worked over. That oxygen supply to his brain has to be running thin. That's 1. There's 2 from downtown Bruno. Will we get a 3rd? No! Styles is still in it!
Deacon, I was going to say, think about the things that could happen for Dorian Bain if he were to be able to win this non-title matchup.
Jawbreaker from Styles. Oh, there's that drop kick!
There it is. Right on the chin.
Styles with a double forearm smash. And another. Bain trying to get it together here. Styles sliding around back. And a beautiful neck breaker from Steven Styles to Dorian Bain.
The crowd here in Somerville, Tennessee, getting behind the Southern Heavyweight Champion. Styles goes up to the top.
What Styles have planned here? Oh, and he crashes and burns. Styles back, obviously bothering him. He wasn't able to get that rotation that he's normally gets so easily. Bain with the ripcord. Pop up. Oh, pop up power bomb. Steven crashes to the mat. 2, 3.
That's it.
And there's your winner, Dorian Bain.
Man, a big upset win for Dorian Bain. After last week, the way the things turned out against the Bluff City Heavyweight Champion, MJ Davis. Today, Dorian Bain gets a non-title victory over the Southern Heavyweight Champion, Steven Styles. And now you got to think, Deacon, that Dorian is looking up, and he sees heavy potential on the horizon for him.
But there's a busy world title picture here in Bluff City Wrestling between Dorian Bain, the champion MJ Davis, the King superstar Johnny Dotson, and Bullwhip Ballard.
Absolutely.
What a match. The Southern Heavyweight Champion Steven Styles coming up short in this battle, but an impressive showing from Dorian Bain. The deck stacked against him, including downtown Bruno, which who expected to see him? Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we've got for you this week. But be sure tonight, if you're in the areas, American Hostile Championship Wrestling Caruthersville, Missouri, 1500 Truman Boulevard. Ringside tickets $13, general admission $11. Also, APW at the Boys and Girls Club, 990 North Missouri Street, West Memphis, Arkansas, floor $15, general admission $10, and kids 8 and under get in for just $5.
2 big shows, Deacon, going on in Caruthersville, Missouri for American Hostile and for APW in West Memphis, Arkansas. Be sure to get out there tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy your weekend. Thanks for joining us here this week. I'm Alan Lentz. This is Deacon Pierce. We'll see you next week.
Take care, guys.
Brought to you by American Hostile Championship Wrestling in conjunction with the Unified Wrestling Alliance. I'm Buster H.R. Johnson. I'll be your host for the show and all the action at ringside. And man, what a show we have for you guys here today. We got 3 main event matches anywhere in the country. We're going to kick this show off with Ohio Valley Wrestling superstar Shotgun Tony Gunn taking on the Kang superstar Johnny Dotson. Both of these guys have a lot of high-level experience, and this should be one matchup for the ages. Then we're going to have a tag team title match where we see Steel Cross, the tag team champions, take on the Savage Brotherhood. These 2 teams have a lot of history, a lot going on around the Mid-South. They're 2 of the most dominant teams in the Mid-South area, and they're brought to you right here at American Hostile Championship Wrestling and the UWA. This match here should be a barn burner. Then we're going to open up the vault, like always. Like I said, everybody's favorite segment as we bring to you some of the greatest professional wrestling action from yesteryear. And our main event, what can I say? Bullwhip Ballard, the Unified Wrestling Alliance Missouri Heavyweight Champion, will be taking on, yeah, buddy, LG3. This should be one heck of a main event. We also got special guest enforcer referee during this match, Moonshiner Jason Vaughn. Jason Vaughn, him and Bullwhip Ballard do not see eye to eye, and I'm anxious to see how this all plays out. All right, guys, I'm done talking. You're done listening. Let's take it down to ringside for all this great action. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're kicking off the Hostile Hour on fire right here today. We got Ohio Valley superstar Shotgun Tony Gunn taking on the Kang superstar Johnny Dotson. This should be one heck of a matchup right here. Both of these guys are veterans of the wrestling business. I will say that the Kang superstar has an edge in experience, man. He's been doing this a long time. A little longer than Tony Gunn, but both of these guys have a ton of high-level experience, and they've been there and done that. This should be one heck of a matchup. We kicking off already. Tony Gunn looks like he's looking for that test of strength. No! Threw that hand up, misdirected, and caught Johnny in the gut with a boot. Side headlock. Johnny shoots him off. Big shoulder tackle by Shotgun Tony Gunn. Takes Johnny right to the canvas. Now Tony Gunn's playing to the fans. Some of them love him, some of them hate him. I will say this, in Missouri, all of them love Johnny Dotson. Tony Gunn has a slight size advantage in this match, but Johnny's used to that. He's been dealing with that his whole life. Johnny's always the smaller guy, but he always seems to come out on top. You can hear the fans. They're behind Dotson 100%.
That's what you're looking at it for.
Here we go. Once again, looks like Dotson looking for a test of strength. They doing a little tit for tat right here. You raise one hand, I'll raise another. Let's see how it plays out. Look at them. They just going at it. I don't know what's going to happen here, guys. Well, let's see who takes the first shot. Nothing. Just a stalemate. Oh, Gunn goes for a clothesline. Johnny ducks it and blasts him with a drop kick. Now an arm drag. Johnny Dotson got shotgun down on the canvas. He's working that arm right now. Tony Gunn coming to his feet. Nice knee and reversal into the hammerlock. Johnny Dotson looking for a way out. Looking for that leg. Now he's going for the head. Nice up and over by Dotson. Nice reversal by Gunn. Ooh, Tony ducked a little too quick on that one. Oh, did you see that? Nice, nice. Tony ducked on that backdrop. Looked like he was going for a backdrop. Dotson caught him with a boot. Dotson charged the rope, and Tony Gunn was right on him, tripped him up. Now Dotson, drop kick on Tony Gunn outside of the ring. I will say this, you've seen it right there. Johnny Dotson has one of the very best punches in professional wrestling. Man, you hear that snap when he lands that punch. Here he goes again. Boom! Man, directly to the jaw, shotgun Tony Gunn. Dotson rolls Gunn into the ring. You can hear the fans. They want Johnny to kick Tony Gunn's booty. Man, once again, another right hand right to the forehead of Gunn. Another one. Dotson's got Gunn rocking and rolling. Went for a slam, but Tony Gunn slipped over the shoulder. Oh, Tony Gunn, just a forearm right to the jaw of Johnny Dotson. Nice reversal by Dotson. Big splash by the King Superstar. Man, Johnny went to boot Gunn in the gut, but Gunn caught that foot. Oh, did you see that? Tony Gunn slung Johnny's foot over the rope, distracted the referee, kicked the rope, and boom. Man, that was, I want to say it was a groin shot. Tony Gunn's experienced. He knows what he's doing. He's slick too, but don't think Dotson's not slick at the same time. Both of these guys, like I said, have a ton of high-level experience in the professional wrestling business. Tony Gunn's got Dotson down on the canvas, just putting the boots to him. Seems to be bringing him up. Oh, he got him hooked. What's he going to do? Going for a suplex, it looks like. Man, got Johnny up. Just holding him there. Look at that. Tony Gunn showing off the strength. Man, he's just holding him there. All the way around in a big suplex down to the canvas. When a guy holds a guy up like that, it lets all the blood rush down to his brain before he drops him. Like I said, Tony Gunn, he knows what he's doing. Down for the cover, count of one, count of two. Dotson kicks out. Tony Gunn got him in that reverse chin lock right now. You're not going to beat a man like this, but I tell you what, you will zap his energy. You lay on him like that, you got that reverse chin lock on him, he's carrying your weights all over his shoulders. That is a good way to zap your opponent's energy right there. Johnny needs to get his way out of this. Tony Gunn breaks it himself. Tony Gunn looking around at the fans. Man, he's just working on Johnny. Oh, Johnny's firing back once again. Third shot. Johnny breaks that grip. Hits the rope. Ducks a clothesline. Ducks a back elbow. Sunset flip. Will Dotson get him? Tony Gunn ain't going down. Can Dotson get him? He got him. Referee's down. Count of one. Count of two. Tony Gunn kicks out at the count of two. Man, just blast Johnny Dotson, man. Man, Johnny Dotson hit him with that sunset flip. We thought he was going to come back. No, Tony Gunn cut him right off in a count of 2, once again by Shotgun Tony Gunn on the King superstar, Johnny Dotson. Oh, man, Tony Gunn just putting the boot right to the gut of Dotson. Oh, nice basement clothesline once again down for the cover. Arrogant cover, though. I'm going to tell you this right now. He's not going to beat Johnny Dotson like that. Once again, hooked them legs. I think Dotson had his foot on the rope. I think that's what broke that count, but it was still an arrogant cover. You're not going to beat a guy like Johnny Dotson with a cover like that. Man, these fans are behind Dotson. They're trying to get Dotson into this match. Man, that right there is what I'm talking about. See, Tony Gunn, he just stomped that fingers, and he's just grinding his boot down on the hand of Johnny Dotson. Left hand by Gunn. Gunn is a lefty. He's definitely a southpaw. There's no doubt about that. That makes him unorthodox. Oh, nice boot by Dotson. Dotson firing off with that right hand. You don't want to play with Johnny Dotson in that right hand. Oh, man. Man. Once again, Johnny fired up a little bit, hit the ropes, and Tony Gunn cut him right off. Sent him right back down to the canvas. So far, every time it looks like Johnny's going to change the momentum of this match, Tony Gunn shuts him down immediately. I will say this, there's a pretty good size age difference between these guys. Johnny's made no secrets about it. He's 47 years old, but he feels like he's the best he's ever been. I don't know Tony Gunn's age. I would say he's probably in his late 20s to early 30s, but that's a big, big difference in the wrestling ring. Not only does Dotson have to overcome the difference in size, but he's also got to overcome that youth and exuberance that Tony Gunn possesses. But there is no substitute for experience, and Johnny Dotson has seen it all and done it all in the professional wrestling ring. Johnny's starting to make his way to his feet. Tony Gunn just playing. You seen him? He just laid out playing, and as soon as Johnny started working his way up, Tony Gunn got up and cut him right back down again. Referee admonishing Tony Gunn for choking Johnny Dotson right over the rope, but at the end of the day, he's got that 5 count. Chop by Tony Gunn, that left-handed chop. Tony Gunn's firing up. Oh, Dotson moves out of the way. Firing off. Tony Gunn goes out of the ring. Oh, shoulder block by Gunn. Back elbow to the back of Dotson's head. Third one. Oh, nice boot to the side of Dotson's head. Man, Gunn, he's climbing up to that second rope. Let's see what he's going to do. Waiting on Dotson. Oh, nice. It looked like a knee to the face. Looked like a big flying knee to the face of Johnny Dotson. Gunn once again down for the cover. Count of 2.
5 minutes to wrestle.
You heard our announcer, Alan Pounds. 10 minutes has passed. 5 minutes to wrestle in this match. Man, this match has went back and forth, but I'll be honest with you. Overall, Tony Gunn's been in control. Once again, hooking for that suplex. Holding him up once again. Once again, holding him there. Oh, Dotson landed on his feet in a neck breaker. Man, now's Johnny Dotson's chance, man. Both guys are down on the canvas. Referee's starting to make that double 10 count. Somebody needs to get to their feet. One of these guys have to get to their knees to break this count. Referee's up to 4. Both guys are starting to move. Both guys are coming up. Oh, Dotson blocks a shot from Gunn and nails. Another time he blocks a shot from Tony Gunn. Now he's just rapid firing them right hands off. Man, that one took Gunn to the canvas. Once again down to the canvas. For a third time. Man, Johnny Dotson is knocking Shotgun Tony Gunn crazy with that right hand. Oh, he was going for the flatliner, but Gunn cut him off. Oh, nice flapjack by Tony Gunn. He's going down for the cover. Count of 1, count of 2. Once again, Dotson kicks out at the count of 2. Man, Tony Gunn might be getting a little frustrated. He's went for that pin several times and not got it. After a while, that frustrates you. You hit a guy with everything you can and he still kicks out, you get frustrated. That's when you make a mistake in the wrestling business. You get frustrated and anxious, you make a mistake. Oh, Gunn went up to the top. Johnny Dotson had the wherewithal to hit them ropes. Took Shotgun Tony Gunn down to the turnbuckle. Crotch first. Dotson's up there with him. Dotson is just nailing him with these right hands. Looks like Dotson's going for a superplex maybe. He got Gunn hooked. Ooh, he goes for it. Couldn't get it. Once again, got him hooked still. What are they going to do? Oh, Tony Gunn slips down. Oh, hold up. Gunn's got Dotson in a power bomb right in the middle of the ring. It's got to be it. Count of 1, count of 2. Oh! Man, that was close. Johnny Dotson just barely got that shoulder up. You can see it right there. You can see the frustration on Tony Gunn. You see that reaction when Dotson kicked out? Up, Gunn's got him. What's he going to do with him? Oh, nice reversal and roll up by Dotson. Count of 2. Count of 2 by Johnny Dotson. Dotson scoops Gunn up. Oh, the Michinoku driver. Will he get him? It could be it. Count of 1, count of 2. Oh, man. That was close right there. Shotgun Tony Gunn just barely got his shoulder up. I thought it was over right there. Smart by Tony Gunn. You see how he rolled over into the corner by the ropes? Keeps him out of the center of that ring. Man, these guys are just going at it. Dotson firing off once again with that right hand. Shoots Gunn across. No, reversal by Gunn. No, double reversal. Almost into the referee, but Dotson stopped. Oh, man. Man, did you see that tornado punch by Gunn? Count of 1, count of 2. Oh, my God, Dotson kicked out. Man, I'll tell you something. You can't count Johnny Dotson out. This dude, he may be small in stature, but he's a mile wide in heart. He will not quit. You got to lay this dude completely out. You got to knock him completely out. These fans are fully behind Dotson in this match. You hear them chanting, Johnny, Johnny. Man, it's getting close to the time limit. Man, these guys right now, they're just trading shots. Both of them on their knees, just going back and forth. Man, just trading blow after blow. Oh, both guys are back to their feet, still trading punches. No man's went down yet. Oh, man. I can't believe both of these guys are still standing. I cannot believe it. Oh, flatliner, he hit it. He hit it. Come on, Dotson. You don't have much time. You got less than 30 seconds. Get over there. Cover Shotgun Tony Gunn. Count him for the pin. Come on, Dotson. Man, this is Dotson's last chance. They got 15 seconds left. You hear it counting down. Dotson slowly getting over. Come on, Johnny. Count of 1, count of 2. Man. Man, you heard it right there. This is a time limit draw. The time limit expired with these two guys. Man, that was a hard-fought match. Man, nothing settled between these two guys. They went back and forth with each other, shooting barbs back and forth at each other. And man, nothing has been settled here. We're going to have to see this match again. There's no way. You heard it right there. No winner, time limit draw. There is no way either one of these guys are happy with this outcome. I can guarantee you that. Johnny's back on his feet. Tony Gunn's back over to the ropes. He's trying to pull himself up. Man, I tell you what, that was a heck of a matchup, folks. These two guys went from bell to bell, nonstop action. Hold on, it seems like Dodson wants 5 more minutes. Will we get it? The fans want it too. Uh-oh, Johnny Dodson has got the microphone.
Y'all know I had him beat.
Man, Dotson's still calling for that 5 more minutes. I don't know if the promoters are going to give it to him. I don't know if Tony Gunn will give it to him. Oh, Tony Gunn got the mic. He wanted to say something. What's Shotgun gonna say? Come on, man. You heard Shotgun Tony Gunn right there. He said not tonight. Man, Johnny wanted it. The fans wanted it. I wanted it. The only person who didn't want 5 more minutes was Shotgun Tony Gunn. All right, guys, we're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back after these messages.
AACW makes its return to Crowsville, Missouri on April the 5th, 2025 at the Diane Sayre Recreational Center. That is at 1500 Truman Boulevard. Ringside tickets $13, general admission $11, special bell time 8 o'clock. Make sure you get those tickets. You'll see superstars such as the AACW Tag Team Champs, Steel Cross, also along with Johnny the King Superstar Dawson will be there, along with Savage Brotherhood, new tag team double stuff, along with the newly crowned Missouri Heavyweight Champion Moonshiner Jason. And that's not all, folks. Ohio Valley Wrestling Superstars Shotgun Tony Gunn and Donovan Cecil. All that April the 5th, 2025, Crowsville, Missouri. Be there.
Hey, are you doing the jailhouse rock and would much rather be having a house party? You could call Moss Bell Bonds at 573-359-4935 or 573-333-2916. They're available 24 hours a day. Also having a payment plan and credit cards accepted. You can make bail 1 minute from jail. Freedom loss, call Moss.
Man, you can tell the Savage Brotherhood is hated right here in Missouri. And I don't blame these fans one bit. Man, you can hear it right there, man. The American Hostile Tag Team Champions, Steel Cross, they're loved here in Missouri. And I'll tell you what, this is a rematch of sorts. A few months ago, these two teams faced off in the finals of a tag team tournament to see who would be the tag team champions. And you can see it right here. Steel Cross came out on top. Now, they did have a little help from Moonshiner Mark, but I'll tell you this. the Savage Brotherhood may have deserved Mark interfering because, man, when they first debuted here at American Hostile, they took the Moonshiners out, set Jason Vaughn on fire, left them laying in the middle of the ring. But tonight is the night. We get this rematch, Steel Cross versus Savage Brotherhood, two of the most dominant teams around the Mid-South area, and they're facing off right here at American Hostile Championship Wrestling. Referee checking the Brotherhood, making sure there ain't no foreign objects. Trying to get everybody lined out so we can get this match underway. That's referee Brandon Blade. All right, ladies, the bell's been rung. The match is underway. Here we go. Collar and elbow tie up. Brody Hawk goes straight to a top wrist lock, old school wrestling. That's what the Savage Brotherhood's about, man. Don't ever think they can't wrestle. They're brawlers and they like to fight, but they can wrestle. Man, Brody Hawk's got all the leverage on this top wrist lock. Got Ethan Steele been on. Oh, hold on. Ethan Steele's a strong dude. I think Brody Hawk might have pulled a little hair right there. I didn't quite see it, but Ethan Steele went down like a ton of bricks. I'm pretty sure there was some shenanigans right there. Referees asking, both guys asking the fans. Obviously, Brody Hawk said, I didn't do that. I wouldn't do that. But we know they would. These guys circling around. Another nice collar and elbow tie. Arm drag by Ethan Steele. Takes Brody Hawk down to the canvas. Oh, these guys are just throwing punches already. Oh, right hand by Brody Hawk. Another one. Oh, nice reversal by Steele. Tags out to Alex Cross. Nice double hip toss. Oh, double drop kick for Big Daddy Storm. Double drop kick for Brody Hawk. The Savage Brotherhood is out on the floor right now. Steel Cross is standing tall in the middle of the ring. Large and in charge, guys. You hear Brody out there. He said they pulled his tights. I don't know about that. I didn't see that. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm saying I didn't see it. The Savage Brotherhood are smart guys, though. Steel Cross had all that momentum. The Brotherhood rolled out, broke all the momentum that Steel Cross had right there. The referee needs to start making this 10 count and get these guys back in the ring. Savage Brotherhood starting to make their way back up on the ring apron. You can never forget they got Nova Rain outside with them here today. They got that third man. That's going to be a problem. Or that third woman. That's going to be a problem for Steel Cross. They better keep their eyes on Nova Rain. Now we got Big Daddy Storm in here. He's facing off against Alex Cross. Collar and elbow tie up. Oh, Big Daddy Storm just asserting his dominance and his strength on Alex Cross. And that's something Steel Cross has to overcome. The Savage Brotherhood are big, big guys. Both of them probably 265, 270, maybe a little more. Once again, they're tied up, and once again, Big Daddy Storm just shoves Alex to the canvas. Oh, drop toed by Alex Cross. He's got big... Oh, come on now. Normally Steel Cross don't do stuff like that, but I'll tell you this. These teams have some underlying heat. These teams are, like I said, two of the most dominant teams in the Mid-South area, and it's been a dream match that these two teams face off, and American Hostile was the place that brought it to you. Oh, Big Daddy Storm with that big back elbow in the corner of Alex Cross. Taking him over to his side of the ring. Oh, look at that. That's what I'm talking about, the double teaming. Steel Cross can double team too. Ethan Steele makes his way in, breaks up the count, but now the referee's got to get him back out of there. The referee didn't see the Savage Brotherhood cheat. Big Daddy Storm just sent Alex out to the floor, and Brody Hawk is just wearing him out. Rammed him into the ring post, then took him into the guardrail. Now just punching him right in the face. Referee needs to get control of this action. Oh! Body slam! Brody Hawk body slammed Alex Cross out on the floor. Man, I'm going to tell you something. It might be over right here. I don't know if Alex Cross can make it back in the ring on his own, but he ain't going to have to. Brody Hawk shoots him right back into Big Daddy Storm. Here comes Brody. What are they doing? Oh, wishbone. Man, I'll tell you what, you talk about groin issues, that will pull a groin muscle with the quickness. Uh-oh, Big Daddy Storm fixing to do his shuck and jive. Oh, you seen it right there. You seen it. Brody Hawk distracted the referee, and Big Daddy Storm dropped the knee right into the groin of Alex Cross. Now just blatantly choking Alex. He's got a 5 count to break, though. Double shoot off, big double backdrop. Man, Alex Cross needed a plane ticket for that flight right there. Man, Brody just got the knee right across the throat and the chin of Alex Cross. Just punishing Steel Cross right now. Once again, the Savage Brotherhood working as a well-oiled tag team. Come on. Man, I'll tell you what, the Savage Brotherhood, they've been together a long, long time. They're well-oiled. They know what they're doing out there, but don't ever count Steel Cross out. These guys are actual brothers. They've been together for life. They know what each other's doing. They know what each other thinks. They know what's going to happen before it even happens. But I will say this, the Savage Brotherhood is doing a great job of isolating Alex Cross. They're tagging in and out fast, and they're keeping him away from Ethan Steele and making that tag. Once again, another tag by the Savage Brotherhood. Big Daddy Storm's choking him while Brody Hawk's got the legs. Referee's got that 5 count to get out. Oh, once again, another cheap shot. Another cheap shot by the Savage Brotherhood. Come on, guys. Man, Alex Cross needs to make a tag with the quickness. Alex Cross needs to make this tag, or this match is going to be over and these guys are going to lose these American Hostile Championship Wrestling Tag Team titles. Sunset flip by Alex. He got him down. Count of 1, count of 2. Ooh. Man, Brody Hawk kicked out at the count of 2. And right back on top of Alex Cross. That's what they got to do, though, if they want to win this match. They've got him isolated. They need to. Oh, he slips through. Makes the tag, but the referee didn't see it. The referee did not see that tag. Man, talk about bad luck for Steel Cross. The Brotherhood had the referee occupied. He did not see the tag, and he had to put Ethan Steele right back out of the ring. In the meantime, you saw it right there. The Savage Brotherhood, they did another double team back elbow. They have got Alex Cross worse for wear right here, right now. I don't know if this guy's going to get over to the tag, man. That could have been his one and only opportunity to make this tag, and it didn't count because the referee didn't see it. Brotherhood still tagging in and out with frequency. And that's the thing you need to do as a tag team. Keep the fresh man in the ring at all times. I'll tell you what, the Savage Brotherhood is really looking good during this match. So far, other than the opening few minutes, they have dominated this match. Once again, Ethan Steele comes in. Brody Hawk's taunting him, but I'll be honest, he did his partner more harm than good right there. I understand Ethan's emotions. When you're in there, you're fired up, the adrenaline's flowing, you see your partner getting beat up, you want to get in there and help him. Oh, big Irish whip into the turnbuckle. sends Alex Cross right back down to the canvas, man. You know that hurt. Brody Hawk's a big, strong guy, and when he whips you into that turnbuckle, there is a lot of momentum when you hit them steel turnbuckles, man. You seen Alex Cross? He went straight to the canvas and started grabbing that back, man. Brody Hawk just putting the weight down on him. You ain't going to pin a guy like that, but what you're going to do is wear him out. And once again, these guys tag out. You can hear the fans, man. They're trying to get Alex Cross into this match. Nice jawbreaker by Alex Cross. Come on. Oh, once again, he made the tag, but the referee's back was turned. Come on, man. Oh, man, I can't believe that. Man, I'm going to tell you what, luck is not with Steel Cross here tonight. That's the second time during this match that these guys have made the tag and the referee did not see it. Oh, Bulldog, running Bulldog by Brody Hawk. Brody needs to go for the pin. Count of one, count of two, kick out. I will say this, that was a nonchalant cover. I feel like if Brody Hawk would have turned over, put his weight over the shoulders and chest of Alex Cross, I think we would have had new champions right here, right now. Once again, another tag, man. Like I said, I bet you these guys have tagged out 12 times already during this match. They are wearing Steel Cross out. I'm a little surprised about this. Man, Steel Cross is one of the absolute best teams around our area. But at the same time, so is the Savage Brotherhood. Cross gets out the way. Oh, super kick. Both guys are down. Now is the time. Now is the time. Alex Cross needs to make this tag. The referee's with the guys. He's starting the double 10 count. Man, Alex Cross right now is his opportunity to get to his partner, Ethan Steele, and change the outcome of this match, I believe. Both guys are down. They're starting to move a little bit now. Referee's up to the 6 count. Up to 7. Both guys up to their knees. Alex made the tag, yes! Oh, Ethan's in like a house of fire all over Brody Hawk. Got him in the corner, just wearing him out with those shots. Now he's burying that shoulder into Brody Hawk's gut. Big splash on Big Daddy Storm. Now we got all 4 of these guys in here. Oh, you see that spin wheel kick by Alex Cross? Alex's feet's deadly. Referee needs to get control of this match. All 4 guys are in here. Ethan Steele and Big Brody Hawk's out on the floor, and Big Daddy Storm's with Alex Cross. Alex Cross sitting on that top rope. Big Daddy Storm put him there. He better not waste too much. Oh! Alex caught him with 2 big boots to the face. Oh, he went for the cross body, but Big Daddy Storm caught him. Oh! Did you see that? Count of 1, count of 2, count of 3! Count of 3! Man, old school, schoolyard, schoolboy beat the Savage Brotherhood right here tonight. Steel Cross retains the tag team titles at American Hostile Championship Wrestling, man. I will say this, they got out of there with the skin of their teeth right here today. The Savage Brotherhood controlled every inch of this match, every second. Oh! Big Daddy Storm attacks. Look, the Brotherhood, they're not happy at all. They got Steel Cross. Steel Cross won the match, but oh! Alex Cross just got posted. Just got posted. That right there is the thing that took Jerry Lawler out of commission for about 8 months. He had to get surgery because they hurt one of his testicles, and I feel like Alex Cross could be in the same spot right now. Man, that's a dangerous move. The Savage Brotherhood have these guys just laid out. They're beating the crap out of Steel Cross. Big Daddy Storm, oh! Big Daddy Storm just nailed Alex Cross with the title. Man, Steel Cross won the match and kept the titles. But I'll tell you what, Big Daddy Storm and Brody Hawk has beat the crap out of them. Hold on, we got legitimately Too Good coming in. They sliding in the ring. Tommy Too Good's got a chair, so does Justin Daniels. Man, that surprises me that these guys are coming to the rescue of Steel Cross. These teams have history too. Legitimately Too Good, Steel Cross, they have history. All these guys are part of the UWA, which is Bluff City Wrestling, which is American Hostile Championship Wrestling, which is Crossroads Wrestling, and which is the Arkansas Wrestling Association out of Blytheville. And these two teams here have history also. Man, there's a lot of bad blood between all three of these teams, and it is super surprising that Legitimately Too Good came in and made the save for Steel Cross. I'll tell you what, guys, that was one heck of a match. We're going to go pay some bills, and we'll be right back with more great action.
One of our fine sponsors today is Glowing Hearts Consumer Directed Services. If you are disabled, trying to remain at home, and struggling with daily personal care, contact Glowing Hearts Consumer Directed Service in Carruthersville and Marston. Consumer Directed means you can designate a friend or family member who is paid to assist in your personal care, shopping, and housekeeping chores so you can continue to living independently in your own home. Find out more by calling Glowing Hearts Consumer Directed Service, LLC, in Carruthersville at 922-5056 or in Marston at 643-2537.
Looking for your next concrete job? Give Jones Concrete LLC a call at 573-724-2005. Specializing in flat work, driveways, patios, slabs, sidewalks, demolition, saw cutting, gravel, and dirt delivery available. No job is too small because we do it all. Jones Concrete LLC.
Man, oh man, what a tag team match we just witnessed, man. That was a barn burner of a match. But now you know what time it is. It's time for everybody's favorite segment as we open the vault.
Mantell and Tommy Wildfire Rich won the Southern Tag titles from the Nightmares right in the ring right here. Unfortunately, an event took place up in Louisville, Kentucky, which we'll be showing you some of it in just a moment, that caused a falling out between Tommy Rich and Dutch Mantell. Now, we're not taking sides on the thing. It ended up in a fist fight, and Dutch says he is not wrestling with Rich anymore, and thereby the Southern Tag titles have been abdicated. Dutch, what we want to do is just kind of very honestly talk about the situation that happened with you and Tommy. I was shocked, to be perfectly honest about it.
Okay, let's call just like it is out here. Me and Tommy Rich are no longer the Southern Tag Team champions.
That's right.
Because they're calling it a severe falling out, and that's exactly what it was. Now, we're going to have a tape in just a minute for you people to view, and this happened a few days ago in Louisville, Kentucky. Now, you know, a couple of weeks ago, I had a match, me and Tommy, against the Nightmares right here in this ring.
That's true.
And Tommy didn't show up.
Title defense.
Didn't
right
show up.
Championship.
Because he said he was booked in Atlanta or whatever, right?
Right.
I accepted the explanation. We went on, right? Now we go to Louisville, Kentucky. And the Nightmares are still wanting a match, and we got another match with them.
I think it's important to say that Dutch went ahead and fought the bout, and because of a disqualification, you guys retained the titles in there.
Yeah, but I did it myself. I did it by myself. Now, we go to Louisville, Kentucky, right? And I'm sitting in the dressing room, right? And I called Tommy early in the day and I said, Tommy, leave early. And I get up there because I didn't want to repeat of what happened here on TV. And I got up there and I sit in the dressing room, and it's matches start at 8 o'clock, and it's 7:15, no Tommy, 7:30, no Tommy, 8 o'clock, no Tommy. So I go to the promoter, and I keep moving the match back and back and back and trying to give him time to get there. And we get to the ring, and there's still no Tommy Rich. And the Nightmares are saying, well, you're going to have to forfeit the belt. And you know me well enough to know I'm not giving nobody nothing. They got to come through.
That's true.
So I go ahead, and I wrestle the match by myself again. Now, this wasn't the first time I've done it. This is the second time I did it. And, you know, one time, you know, you might accept the explanation, but the second time I think that's a little too much. Now, Tommy Rich I'm going to say one thing about him. He's an excellent wrestler. He's a fine wrestler. But you know what's wrong with Tommy Rich? Tommy Rich won't show up. And I'm getting sick and tired of going in the ring and doing my work and doing his work too. When you're a team, you got to work together. You got to cooperate. You got to communicate. And Rich is not doing that.
I think you exaggerate a little when you say Tommy Rich won't show up. Now, Tommy has been a national star. You know that. He is an excellent wrestler. He's won a lot of titles. And there were two incidences. I'm not out here to defend Tommy. I'm just saying I think you refused to wrestle with him after that. You abdicated the title. Now, was it really worth all of that?
Yes, it was worth all that, because I want 10 more years, or maybe 12 or 15 more years in this profession. I cannot get it by myself. You know, one guy can't beat two guys. And you might say Tommy Rich is a big international star, and he's a big star on Atlanta TV. It don't do me one bit of good if he's not by my side, and he's not by my side. And I've heard everything from flat tires to losing something to getting lost and whatever. Still no excuse. He should have been there. And he was not there, and therefore Tommy Rich can go his way, and I'll go my way, and maybe we'll meet somewhere down the road. I hope we do.
Okay.
Somewhere down the road. But I am no longer his partner, and I will not team with him no more. Now, you might say he's right, but I say I'm right.
No, I didn't say he's right.
And I'm the only one who knows who's right. I'm right in this.
But, Dutch, you've been up and down the road enough that you know you've had car trouble, you've missed planes, you've had things like that, and it can happen to anybody.
Not 2 times in a period of 8 or 10 days, no. There ain't no way.
Well, I just wonder if it really had to break down to a fight where you guys got into a fist fight.
Well, he needs somebody to beat some sense in his head, and because I've had enough sense beat out of my head.
Well, let's give the people a chance to see what happened. We've got the tape that you mentioned. Just stay out here with it.
Wait a minute. I was there. I know what happened. You watch it by yourself. I know what happened.
Well, nobody ever said he was going to beat around the bush. That's the way the Dutchman is. He's straight away. I want you to take a look at it. I think it's a sad situation, but hey, this is what happened. Here it is.
Now held by Dutch Mantell and Tommy Rich. The music. We notice the Dutchman coming out by himself for the Southern Tag Title match. With the PA mic. Mantell saying that he has a title match, wants to get a hold of the Nightmares, and Tommy Rich is not here for this championship match. Let's see if we can hear Dutch. Now we are 10 minutes into this action. And the last 7 of it, Dutch Mantell. Little man, he's been pounded. Dutch down again. Boot to the face. Slams him down. Mantell. Another tag. Big
Hey, if you want a truck or a real fine car, Faulkner Auto Sales can get you cruising in any style. If Faulkners don't have it, they can get it. And if they can't get it, it's not even made. Go see Dwayne and Kevin at Faulkner Auto Sales on Truman Boulevard in Carruthersville or call 573-333-3800. And remember, if Faulkner's is not on the back of your vehicle, it damn sure ought to be.
Great food and electrifying atmosphere and entertaining people. Come on in to Home Plate Bar and Grill, located at 1710 State Highway 84 in Hayti, Missouri. No matter if it's high noon or closing time, it's never too late to slide in to Home Plate.
Man, I tell you what, this American Hostile Championship Wrestling main event is kicking off with heat already.
I don't care if he's the freaking Pope. He don't know what in the hell he wants to be. First he comes out here in the damn...
Bullwhip Ballard is highly pissed off already.
We get overalls on. We get come out here acting like a cowboy. You ain't no cowboy. You don't even know what the hell you want to be. Bro, you ain't showing me. Shoot.
Man, Bullwhip, down with the language, my man. Come on, Bullwhip Ballard. You talk to Jason Vaughn any way you want to, but you don't talk to the American Hostile Championship Wrestling fans that way. And you heard Mark Manley right there, the promoter right here. He said, you don't be disparaging the name of Popcorn Sutton around here. I'll tell you what, Mark Manley is the guy who signed Jason Vaughn to be the special referee for this matchup right here, this Missouri heavyweight title matchup. This should be one heck of a battle between these two guys. Both of these guys are large and in charge. The champion finally slides into the ring. It looks like we're about getting ready to go.
Introducing first, their challenger, weighing in at 240 pounds, Rochester, Tennessee,
Man, nice reaction for LG3. Yeah, buddy.
And his opponent is the current and reigning UWA Missouri heavyweight champion, weighing in at 270 pounds of romping, stomping, graveyard destruction from the Mississippi Crossroads. He is the Stockport Range best wrestler in the show.
Man, as you can tell by the fans' reaction, they do not like Bullwhip, but that don't discredit the fact that he is the Missouri heavyweight champion, and he will defend that belt against anybody that steps in the ring with him. Referee Jason Vaughn here, special guest referee. He's checking Bullwhip out, making sure there ain't no foreign objects. Now he's going over to LG3. I'll tell you what, Bullwhip is highly pissed off about Jason Vaughn being the special guest referee. All right, you heard the bell, folks. It's time to get this action underway. These two guys are big guys, both of them. Collar and elbow tie up. Bullwhip Ballard backs LG into the rope, into the turnbuckles. But no, these two guys are just jockeying for position in this match. I tell you what, LG3 is a big, strong guy. So is Bullwhip Ballard. I think LG goes about 255, Bullwhip about 275. But I'll tell you this about LG3, he's got a football background. I'm pretty sure he played some semi-pro football before he broke into the wrestling business. So I can tell you this 100%, this guy knows how to move around weight. He's fast and he's explosive. Nice side headlock by LG3. Bullwhip rolling him up for that flare pin right there. What is going on with Jason Vaughn? Now come on. I'll say this, man. This is already starting off bad with me. It's a match. If Jason Vaughn signed to be the referee, he should call it right down the middle. It looks like he's a little biased against Bullwhip Ballard. I'm going to go on and say it right now. Nice shoot off by Bullwhip. Oh, big shoulder tackle. Both guys go down, but LG popped right back up. That's that football background. Step over by LG. Nice hip toss by Bullwhip Ballard. Man, there's a lot of meat in this ring. Headlock takeover by Bullwhip this time. I'm going to tell you something, man. These are two big guys. Everything they do has impact. But I will say this, man. LG3 popped right up from that double shoulder tackle. Now he rose Bullwhip up into the flare cover. Jason Vaughn, hey, he made the pin that time. He counted it. I guess we'll have to see how this thing plays out. I know him and Bullwhips had some words. And they don't really like each other, but still yet, if you signed on to be the referee, I think you should do your job right down the middle. LG backs him into the turnbuckles. Let's see if we get a break. Oh, nice Irish whip across the ring. Oh, LG3 coming in with them little short punches. You know, I said he had a football background, but I also think LG3 might have done a little boxing in his early years. Man, he just taking Bullwhip Ballard's 3/4 of the way around the ring. Oh, Bullwhip blocks it. Oh, rams LG's head into that turnbuckle. And let me tell you something, that ain't nothing but steel under there. A tiny bit of padding and steel. Oh, just throws him right out over the top. Right out to the floor. Man, Bullwhip Ballard ain't playing around. Jason Vaughn just letting these guys kind of go. Both guys out on the floor now. Oh, these guys. Oh, did you see that? Man, oh! Bullwhip cut him right off, though, and sends him into the post. Man, I'm surprised Bullwhip recovered that fast. Man, that shows you right there the resiliency of Bullwhip Ballard. Bullwhip got him right in front of the fans, just laying them big flat wahoo chops on him. Them big overhand flat chops right to the chest, man. They'll turn your chest into hamburger meat. Oh, is he just biting him? I think he is. Bullwhip just biting LG3. Jason Vaughn's counting, but he's counting slow, and I kind of like that. He's letting these guys go at it. Bullwhip down for the pin. Come on, Vaughn. Man, I'm going to be honest. That is a slow count. Jason Vaughn says 2. He is the referee. He's the law in this match, so what he says goes. Oh, you hear Bullwhip right there. Oh, nice roll up by LG. Oh, almost a count of 3. Man, LG got that quick roll up, but Bullwhip's right back on top of him right now. Got that big cowboy style wrestling boot right across the throat and face of LG3. He got a 5 count to break though, Jason. I know you ain't used to refereeing, you're a talent. You're a wrestler, but he got a 5 count. Bullwhip Ballard just laying them right hands. Oh, did you see that right there? Down for the cover. Did you see that though? Oh, LG, man, that was a slow kick out. Man, did you see the way Bullwhip Ballard slid that LG's arm down to his side before he covered him? It's a hell of a lot easier to pin somebody when their arm is trapped under your body. Smart, smart move by Bullwhip Ballard. Don't ever think this dude ain't strategic. Oh, looks like LG. Oh, no, Bullwhip cuts him off again, shoots him across. Reversal by LG. Oh, LG ducked. Bullwhip caught him with a boot. Oh, nice DDT by Bullwhip. Man, he just plastered LG3. Got him down for the cover. Jason Vaughn's down there. Count of 1, count of 2. I will say this. That count was a little better than they've been being. Maybe Jason Vaughn's gonna go on and make these counts equal for both guys before it's over. There's a lot at stake right here. There's a lot at stake for Bullwhip Ballard, his Missouri heavyweight title, and this would be a huge, huge matchup and a win for LG3. Nice sunset flip. Count of 1, count of 2. Bullwhip kicks out of it. I like it. You see old school right there. Bullwhip smacked LG3 on each side of his ears with them boots, man. Old school, man. I like that. Man, these fans, they're letting Bullwhip Ballard know exactly how they feel about him right here. You heard them. They say Bullwhip sucks. All that made Bullwhip do was put the boots a little more to LG3. Oh, man, it looked like a Bullwhip took LG's throat right down across his leg, man. The referee was kind of blocking it. Ducked by LG. Oh, but Bullwhip cuts him off on that second time with a clothesline. Back down for the pin. Count of 1, count of 2. Come on, Vaughn. Man, I'll tell you this. I don't agree with this whatsoever. Finally, he made the 3 count. 1, 2, 3. Finally, Jason Vaughn did the right thing at the end. Bullwhip Ballard had LG3 beat 1, 2, 3, and Jason Vaughn finally made that 3 count. And Bullwhip Ballard retains his Missouri Heavyweight Championship. What's LG doing right here, man? Look like LG's got a little something to say. Oh, he's extending his hand to Bullwhip Ballard. What's a heck of a match between these guys. Oh, come on, Bullwhip. Bullwhip, that's what I'm talking about right there. He just gonna kick the man in the nuts. LG stuck his hand out for a handshake. Tell Bullwhip, good match, even though I lost. And Bullwhip kicked him in the balls and he kicked him right out of the ring. Now he's jawing to everybody. Man, oh, hold on. Jason Vaughn with the stunner. Lays Bullwhip Ballard out in the middle of the ring. You heard it right there. Special referee Jason Vaughn hit the stunner on Bullwhip Ballard and told him, don't you ever put your hands on me. All right, folks, that was a great main event. We'll be right back after these messages.
Life is a balancing act, but banking doesn't have to be. First State Community Bank's new digital banking fits seamlessly into your lifestyle, putting you in control of your finances more conveniently than ever, so you can bank on your terms and your time. With credit monitoring, card controls, and sharing tools all at your fingertips, it might be time to celebrate. With First State Community Bank, banking is always in motion. Simplify your life and explore our digital banking today.
We're for agriculture. For growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
Man, what a hostile hour we had here today. We kicked this show off with a time limit draw between Shotgun Tony Gunn and the King superstar Johnny Dotson. These two men fought tooth and nail. It went back and forth. They went bell to bell, and at the end of the day, the time limit ran out. Not one thing was settled between these two gentlemen. I see these two guys hooking it up one more time somewhere in the future. Then we had a huge tag team title match. Steel Cross, the American Hostile Championship Wrestling Tag Team Champions, retained their titles by defeating the Savage Brotherhood. This was one barn burner of a tag team match, but at the end of the day, Steel Cross walked out of here with their hands raised and their tag team titles secured. They are still the American Hostile Championship Wrestling Tag Team Champion. And then, you know it, I know it, everybody's favorite segment, we opened up the vault for some of the greatest professional wrestling from around the Memphis Mid-South area from yesteryear. And what a main event we had here today. we saw the American Hostile Championship Wrestling Missouri Heavyweight Champion, Bullwhip Ballard, retain his title by defeating LG3, Mr. Yeah Buddy, right in the center of the ring. There was a lot going on in this match. Moonshiner Jason Vaughn had been appointed as the special guest enforcer referee, and there were some shenanigans, I got to admit. Throughout that match, Jason Vaughn, man, he really had a lopsided count between LG3's and Bullwhip Ballard's, man. Him and Bullwhip do not like each other. They got a lot of water under the bridge, and there's a lot of heat there. But at the end of the day, Bullwhip Ballard laid LG3 out, and Jason Vaughn had no choice but to count the 1, the 2, and the 3. But it didn't end there. After that, Bullwhip Ballard had some choice words for Jason Vaughn, even got in his face a little bit, but it didn't go Bullwhip's way. Jason Vaughn hit him with a boot to the gut, laid him out with a stunner, and then told him, don't you ever put your hands on me. Guys, it was one heck of a day today, as always, with American Hostile Championship Wrestling and the Hostile Hour. Be sure you tune in next time for the Hostile Hour.